In a different time, in a different place, they protect the time and the world of the space. Welcome to Star Chasers. I'm Trev the Rev, I ain't no vicar. This is part two of New Beginnings of the Star Chasers story. Shrunken's room was dry and warm. He had told Hyperdrive that it was the same on his homeworld of Shari. You have become one with your symbiote much faster than I or anyone I know. Hyperdrive looked at Shrunken and then Genesis with a smile on his lips. Just get lucky, I guess. This is what I wanted to show you, Shrunken said. Hyperdrive looked up, seeing an old dusty book in Shrunken's hands. It's the Book of Legends. It has foretold many things, including the gathering of the Six that my people thought we had completed. But myself, I don't think so. Hyperdrive read the passage that Shrunken pointed to. When the elements of the shrine come together, no evil shall stand in their path. Destruction shall be resolved. When stand side by side, of the fullest their power will be. From there the page was torn and the remainder of the prophecy was missing. Shrunken, there's no mention of six. Well, not in so many words, but it does say when the elements of the shrine stand side by side, and everyone knows there is six. No, there are four elements, Hyperdrive replied. You're wrong, my friend. Shrunken, look, there is fire, water, earth, and air. Shrunken went quiet for a few seconds. Water? What is that? We had earth, fire, air, and metal, and two others. Yet there are not this water. That means there are at least 7, Genesis replied. Actually, there are 10. They turned around to see Gigabyte. Hyperdrive, we have a problem. Problem? Hyperdrive replied. Yes, there is a wave soaring towards us. The readings are off the charts. How far away? Genesis replied. It will arrive in 3 hours' time at current speed. In the space of 15 minutes, all the starchasers had gathered in the command center. In front of them stood Genesis, facing them with Hyperdrive and Shrunken behind him. Genesis spoke. What we have heading towards us is a time wave. A time wave? Apart from the obvious, what is it? Well, Aeon, the theory is when a person travels in time and alters something, no matter how large or small, it will affect the fabric of time and create a new timeline. It is from this that the Starliner was named. This will be the third one I have been through. How far is it now? Aeon asked. Well, at its current velocity, it will pass us in an hour's time. How will it affect us? Dragonblade asked. Those shrined amongst us will have the slightest memories of old timelines. All others will lose their memories. On the Earth, they had no knowledge of the danger that confronted them, apart from a chosen few. One of these few was Setch. He sat on his chair in his office talking to someone on the monitor. We have detected another time wave, my lord, more powerful than the last one. That is my old teammate's handiwork again. Is there anything else to report? Zytec are ready to face the Armageddon that will soon be here, but I do have some bad news concerning Force One. Which is? They have gone AWOL. A Quaid has discovered her true bloodline. That is inexcusable. The screen went blank, making Setch more than a little nervous. He could feel the chill run down his back. The face returned to the monitor. I am sending my Herald Empyrean to make sure there are no more mistakes. Am I understood? Yes, my lord. The fear that Setch had been feeling now turned to terror. He knew his own plans must be brought forward before Empyrean arrives. The Star Chaser could only watch as the time wave passed through the Starliner, shattering it to pieces and then reforming it as nothing had changed. The space around it also had similar effect. Where there was once stars and planets, there were now nothingness. Just a single thought of a single mind that reveled in the chaos and destruction it had caused. This mind watched as the universe reformed itself, as the time wave moved on. This was just the beginning. To be continued.